Welcome back to another episode of Stoner Babble. We are so happy that you are here. Thank you for joining and tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below. Get at us in the DMs, on the Twitter, and all the other shits that we have that I don't know about and stuff. And order some goddamn sweatshirts or some t-shirts off our motherfucking merch site. That's a great start to the show. What's up?
I was thinking about this the other day. If you get angry, sometimes the voice gets a little bit, it goes, you heard that before, right?
The what now?
That you get really angry.
Who?
Just you in general or me in general.
Sure.
Something happens and just example, I'm at work and something happens that drives me fucking nuts. And I just go, I don't want to say words. I just go, have you done that before?
Out in public and I'm like, nah, dog.
No, of course, you just leave it for the, that side. It was nice. Okay, well, what I was just thinking about, how animalistic of me and you to growl in certain moments. I was just thinking the other day, as I was staring at cars passing me by, I growled. I was like, why was I growling? But then I started thinking about cars. And my mind jumped to looking at the name of that car. Because always on the back of the cars, they'll put the name of wherever the model is, a Toyota Camry. And I was like, oh, that's a Camry. I was thinking more about it. The name of the car was just so in case someone looked at it and went, hey, I really like that car. I should go look at that car.
I was thinking about a couple things about car names the other day. Why are they all so stupid?
Give me examples.
Wouldn't you rather drive a Ford Dragon?
Oh, whoa.
What's a Ford Focus? What does that even mean?
It means you're focused on them.
I would be super focused if I drove a Ford Dragon.
Why isn't there
a Honda Accord?
No, they got the Raptor. The Raptor's kind of cool.
Okay, yeah, they got one.
That's the cool one.
Yeah, but the Honda Accord. What am I according?
What's the point of an Accord?
Why can't I be driving the Honda Missile?
Ooh.
The Honda Lightning, Honda Thunder, Toyota Tsunami. What is a Corolla?
A Cran?
Sure.
It's a Cran.
Shouldn't be a car.
No.
What is a Camry? Something that doesn't make sense. We just go around saying car names that don't make any sense, and then we just sound silly. I'm putting a stop to it. I'm renaming my car.
Oh, you're renaming the car.
It's no longer an A3. It's an Audi Asteroid.
You got an Audi Asteroid.
An Asteroid?
Asteroid. Asteroid.
Yeah, dude, I drive an Audi Asteroid.
That's cool, man.
Of course, it's cool. What is an F-150? Do you know?
It's a Focus 150 times the power.
Yeah, silly. They come out with a Toyota titty twister. I don't even know what it looks like.
Yes!
But I am buying one.
I'm at least test drive it.
Yeah, what are you driving? Oh, I got a brand new 2023 titty twister.
Oh, no.
I swear to God, Toyota, if you come out with a car called Titty Twister, I'm fucking suing. Because you heard it here first.
No more stealing stories.
And if you're going to the lot because all you can afford is the $8,000 car, you're getting a Honda Hemorrhoid.
Oh, come on now. $8,000 is a decent chunk of money. That should be a little bit better. I feel like
that's a brand new car. You can't get a brand new car for $8,000.
Yes, you can.
What?
Just a motor. No, I don't know accessories.
A Kia Rio?
Kia Rio, baby.
What's a Rio? It's a cartoon. You're just driving a cartoon car.
You just gotta rename it then and make it cooler. What's up?
The Kia Rock.
Kia Rock.
So while we're talking about cars,
I
know I put this in the chat while I was driving, and I shouldn't be texting and driving, so I'll stop doing that.
Yeah, you better.
But
damn.
I saw a counterproductive Toyota Prius. If you invest your hard-earned money in buying a Prius, you're probably concerned about the environment.
At least just a little bit.
That's a fair statement. So I'm driving home today, and I'm behind a Prius. In my head, I'm like, cool. Care about the environment. And then I'm at the red light. I see the window roll down, and I see a cigarette butt come out the window. That seems a little counterproductive to drive an environmentally friendly car, but you litter. Does that justify you littering? Oh, I drive a Prius, so I can do this?
I mean, isn't that how a lot of people work? Like, if you do something bad, but then you just recant, you're good?
There should be a law where if you do something like that, your Prius just gets repossessed.
Prius retrieval team.
They give you the value of what it is when they take it back. And if it's only worth $6,000, then enjoy this 2009 Toyota Camry.
Sorry about your luck.
Yeah, you should have been more responsible, doo-doo head.
Yeah, why isn't there a team controlling the Prius nation?
Ooh, look at me being all responsible, buying a hybrid car, but watch me throw my trash out on the ground.
Yeah, those people.
I hope that person drives under a bridge later today and a homeless man is pooping off of it and goes right in the sunroof of that Prius. I feel like that would be a fitting punishment for you littering up this planet.
You know who has littering down to a T? Singapore. You showed me that the other day. If you guys haven't been paying attention, they're turning some of their cities green. And this is a place I want to live. Just imagine the cityscape just dotted with greenery. Instead of running AC, because it's getting so much hotter out there, they're running a water treatment, which actually cools the water, and it uses 40% less energy, and they're able to circulate that to major buildings. If you ever play sci-fi games, Advanced City. How much farther along are these other nations than us? Because I don't see us doing this anywhere in the U.S. There's a couple places that do it on buildings, but not a cityscape.
No.
Nothing major. Let's go there. Let's go and move there. Let's just do it.
Probably is not going to happen in the States because most major cities are shit.
Are you going after all of them now?
A lot of major cities are shit. It'd be like putting lipstick on a turd.
Okay.
You know, it might work some places.
It might just create a duality of a city. Like they'll just start creating one part of the city, they'll try to change it over, but the old city will never want to change.
What do you mean?
It's kind of like having a duality of man, you know?
No, I don't know. And you tried to tell me this shit the other night, and I told you to knock that shit off. Because you're talking about, what was you saying the other night?
There's two sides.
You're talking about I'm two people.
Two major sides to everybody. I think there's a lot of different emotions and different lifestyle characteristics sprinkled in, but I think there's two major points.
There's two people in every person, though. Because in every person, they have the ability to be really, really nice. Also, the ability that you can be really, really evil. Some people pretend that one side is not there.
The duality of man. There you go.
You have really, really nice people and you have really, really evil people. And then you have some people who are really good at both.
And those people live in the city of duality.
What am I, dude?
You're a duality person.
Trying to tell me I'm good at both?
I mean, you could wrestle with both. I don't know. If we were good at both, I don't know if we would be here.
Yeah, I'd probably be like WCW champion.
You would actually go back in time and then be WCW champion?
I would go back in time just so I can beat one of my top 5 greatest wrestlers of all time, Booker T, and I'd take the belt from him, dude. I'd take the belt from Booker T, and I'd beat him with his own finisher move.
And what was that?
The spin-a-rooney.
Ooh, chills, dude.
Then I'd hit him with the John Cena, dude, because he don't even know who the fuck John Cena is yet, because I went back in time. He's going to be like, why does this guy have all these futuristic wrestling moves? He's like, he came in doing this thing in front of his face, and then I couldn't even see him.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, go back in time, dude, to go wrestle.
Booker T. I like it.
That's good for you guys.
You're going to be jealous, dude.
I don't think I'd be jealous.
Yeah, you are, dude.
No.
You're going to be jealous when you see me with Booker T's belt.
Why would I be jealous of any of that?
You never been WCW champion, dude.
Do you know what I'm not jealous of, though? This man I'm about to tell you about.
What's he doing?
He was just cruising out there in Alaska, having a good time.
What do you mean?
He had a mining plot.
He's a gold miner.
No, he just go down there chunking some rocks. He did it for 20 years, do it by himself, and he got caught off guard.
It was a bear?
A fucking big bear, too.
It's always a bear in Alaska.
And it was a hungry one. And if you guys want to look this up for yourselves, an isolated miner in Alaska just survived a week-long struggle with the grizzly bear before the Coast Guard saw his SOS. This guy struggled for 1 week. And what had happened was he wasn't paying attention, and this grizzly came out of fucking nowhere, and he had his phone out, and he got attacked, lost his phone, his only means of communication. He had a shed right there, and he ran to it, and he got stuck in there. Because the grizzly didn't leave. He kept coming back and attacking that shack, man. Just imagine you're there for a fucking week with no means of communication and you're injured. And then he just happened to put SOS on top, and the Coast Guard that saw it happened to be off course by 40 miles. They weren't even meant to be over there. So that's just weird, right? But they happened to see it and they rescued him, and he refused to be on the fucking gurney. He got attacked by a bear, wasn't going to be strapped down to nothing after that. But he agreed that he should probably carry a satellite phone from now on. It'd probably be a good idea. Probably not to go out there by himself anymore. And I just kept thinking about myself in a shack with a bear outside. And the shack in this picture, this is like tin foil. This bear, I can't imagine how it didn't get in.
But here's what I say.
Here we go.
If a bear was trying to get in your house, you're going to shoot that fucking bear.
Oh, he did have a revolver, and he did shoot the bear. Bears are fucking massive.
No. Right. But I'm saying, like, you would try to kill a bear.
You would try to kill a bear. Oh, sure. Absolutely. And
so he had 2 rounds left. When you wander out into the bear's home,
do not fear.
Don't feel bad for you when bear tries to eat you. See how that works? Ooh. Bear comes in your house, you kill bear. You go in bear's house, bear kills you. It's as simple as that. I don't even need to hear your story, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Nah.
We all know that this California wildfire that last year happened because
I'm so sick of California. Can we just break it off and push it out into the fucking ocean? It's always something with California. It's on fire. There's too many homeless people. We gotta wear masks all the fucking time. Our governor's an idiot. Shit all over it. Dump all our trash in it and push it out into the ocean. I'm sick of California.
So we all know that wildfire that occurred last year was triggered by gender reveal party. Well, that couple in question is now in court facing felony charges now.
Good.
Don't get me wrong, because this was terrible because a person also lost their life. A firefighter lost his life fighting those fires. As a result of the fire, faces charges of involuntary manslaughter, 3 felony counts of recklessly causing a fire, 4 felony counts of recklessly causing a fire to inhabit structures, and 22 misdemeanors. At least good to see, hey, fucking stop. People are getting charged now and they could go to jail for a very long time.
No matter what happens with them, whether they go to prison or they get probation and they got to pay millions of dollars in fines, they will resent that kid for the rest of his fucking life for them being stupid.
Unless they just all go to jail. Then what happens to the kid? The couple do go to jail and she has a baby in prison. Do they just take the baby away?
And then it'll probably go to grandmother.
Grandma? That's going to be a weird life.
It'd be weird if that kid turned out to be an arsonist.
It's a plot to a bad book. My parents started a fire because of gender reveal, and I start fire because I want to.
Yeah. Whatever happened to the days where you just went to a baby shower and there was fucking blue or pink cupcakes or whatever the fuck was at them? Why does it got to be some explosion now? It's just, no one cares about your kid.
It's no longer about you anyway. It's about what's in you.
Save
so
your money.
Over. Yeah.
What about that fucking Morgan Freeman deepfake, bro?
If you guys don't know what deepfake is, you can make anybody's face look as if it's that actual person and that real voice. It happened a few years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. It first started and it was a little rough. And then the TikTok I saw made me think that we're not far from the fact that everything could be projected. Because it was Morgan Freeman talking. It sounded just like him. His mouth was moving. His emotions were there, but it wasn't him talking. There was a guy right below him controlling the movements. So then how do you not know that's going to happen with the president? That someone else is controlling because he's dead now.
Whoa!
Yeah, exactly, my friend.
Whoa, you saying Old Man Joe is dead?
Now here's the terrifying thought. I need to discredit you. Now I can just make a video of you saying something stupid, put it out there to the world, and I can't disprove that because it's my fucking voice and my face. And then you have AI climbing right up there at the same time and then it learns.
It's going to get to a point where we got to have the brain chip to determine what's real and what's fake.
We might even be living in that right now.
Why is the simulation we're creating better than ours, though?
How is it better than ours? And what is ours?
The AI that we're creating is better than us.
That's what you want to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like when you have a child, you want them to do better than you do, right?
If the AI is going to be used to trick us or harm us, that's a problem. Who's regulating AI?
They're trying to, but they failed. And they're going to keep failing to the point where it's going to be too late. And I think it's already surpassed that stage. Transcendence. I mean, you keep coming back to it every single fucking week. So it's got to be Transcendence.
It's the best movie ever.
Sure enough, yes. A+ movie, Johnny Depp.
It's a terrible movie.
Perfect for this theory.
Story, yeah. Tell you another good flick I just watched. Tomorrow War.
The Tomorrow Day Wars times, yes.
Yes, with
Chris Pratt, Guardian of the Galaxy.
Good movie, good alien movie.
What was it like? Did you have a fun action time?
Oh, yeah. You know,
Was he funny?
He was.
He's always funny.
There was a couple people in the movie that were funny, too.
Side characters that are funny are always funny.
Yep.
It's funny, good times.
Mm-hmm. Check it out.
Give it a check plus?
I give it a 3.9 out of 5.
That's a decent score. And I'm going to give you a little bit of a sad story first. And then it's And then it's kind of a, okay, drunk girl walking home, gets picked up by a guy, it's fouled home, sexually assaulted.
Okay.
This guy never got caught. 20 years later, the Florida police are now able to do forensics in their facility, which they haven't been able to do before, and now they're able to do DNA. And now because they're able to do DNA, they have paired up with different DNA agencies, such as Family Tree, which is a DNA genealogy. Hey, figure out who's in your family history. When you do that, you do sign off rights that it's now through certain agencies that your DNA is available to them. Well, the police matched it with DNA. They found samples at the cold case and arrested him 20 years later. Two thoughts I want to give you. One is, well, that's great. DNA helped bring closure to this female's case of being sexually assaulted. And then there's two, the information that was selling you the idea that was just and only used for DNA genealogy. Give me your thoughts.
I'm glad that they solved that case, and I don't feel bad for the dude. If you're silly enough to send your DNA to anyone, that's on you, bro. People ask me, you ever done the 23andMe or the... Nah. And I don't plan to, because for two reasons. One, I'm not sending my shit to no one. And two, who the fuck cares where my ancestors came from? I'm here right now, and I don't give a fuck.
Conspiracy is about your DNA. So get it and match it. It does. And catalog it.
Yeah, like you're not getting my DNA, and I don't care to know my DNA background. Am I supposed to see that report and it's supposed to change me as a person? No.
Could be.
Yeah, but... No.
What if you were a Viking?
You're going to walk around dressed like a Viking now? You'd be silly. And people would think you're a crazy person. And you shouldn't do that.
But what if you did?
But you shouldn't do that.
What if you found out you had lineage from samurai?
Cool. I don't give a fuck. Because I'm not a samurai.
Or what if you could be? Because you had lineage.
I'd be 136% fucking samurai.
Hey, baby, it's something.
Cool. I got a fucking katana that I bought at a truck stop. I'm samurai now. Problem solved.
New lineage, 100%.
That's why they sell swords at truck stops.
Truck stop katana, man.
For when you find out you got lineage to a fucking samurai, dude. You just pick yourself up a truck stop sword. None of it matters. So stop it. You care so much where you're from because you don't want to fucking focus on the things that are right in front of you.
Who's caring where they're from?
All these people that want to know their lineage and DNA and their backgrounds.
I forgot what we were talking about.
Of course you did, you high motherfucker.
But is that conspiracy, if I tell you they're just trying to get your DNA, it's like, hey, with all the COVID shots, they're just poking you. They're getting your DNA that way. And think about this. We really haven't seen any of those 23andMe commercials lately, have we? Not a one.
No, I haven't.
It's been a long time.
Hold on. 23andMe, Ancestry.com. So I said that around my computer, my Amazon device, and my iPhone.
And my phone, too.
And your Google phone.
Well, thank you for doing the work here, phones and technology. I like that I can use that we know it's listening to us, but we can use it to our advantage now. Let's think about this idea that we've talked about the human awakening that's happening, or I feel like it's happening. And I thought about, what if there was an advanced species that was here before us? They saw us grow and adopt over time, but they were able to infiltrate into us and then control the higher parts.
Man, you always be coming in here with some crazy bullshit, man.
And they can kind of control what you're seeing and what you're feeling.
Man, it's always
this whole feeling is starting. This consciousness is starting to wake up, and the humans are starting to feel like, hey, maybe there's more to this. There's something like there's not greed. The greed isn't important.
You were consistent, dude. You were very consistent with your conspiracy shits. Because all your conspiracy shits consist of two things: you creating something with your hands or your brain, or something is inside you, dude. That's the same two conspiracies that you have all the time, bro. Do you actually believe it's you that's creating the shit with your brain and your hands, or is it the motherfucker that infiltrated your body that's able to do that shit? How many episodes have we done?
About 45, I believe.
About 45. I don't even know who the fuck you are.
Of course not.
You're
so the title of this is the duality, right? I have to be two different people because I don't know how to coexist with both sides. But the duality of man has changed us.
Motherfucker, you said something infiltrated your body.
Exactly.
I'm talking about the motherfucker that just lives in your head that you create that makes you do the good or the bad stuff. But you talking about a third party that just came out of nowhere and just got in.
I'm fighting that.
So, well, we got to get to the bottom of this, bro, because I need to know what field we're on. You know what I'm saying? Because my duality is created by me. You talking about a third party coming in, and I ain't down with that.
I'm not saying I want it. I'm just saying, hey, I think I figured out the duality of man. What's the next stage?
But you didn't figure it out because so far we've narrowed it down to 2 scenarios. So you haven't figured it out.
You're talking about conspiracy theories still. I'm talking about.
I know, but you keep saying we figured it out. But what I'm telling you is we haven't, because you keep telling me 2 different ways.
Duality, dude. Figure it out.
No.
Yes. You can't pick one side. It's never one side.
So pitted like
and
that.
It's never easy.
But you're pitted right now, is what you're
I am pitted, and I get what. So when you get pitted, what do? You dig down till you hit the fucking caverns and you make your way out. But you gotta be able to go with
here's
both.
What I'm saying. Listen.
And then you see the duality of man means you got one hand being negative charge. That's why now you got energy hands going on.
Yeah, but you come in here every week, motherfucker.
And then you light it up.
Talk about
lightning hands, dude.
You flip flop all the time. You say this, you say that shit. Well, motherfucker, you saying the same shit. You flip flopping back and forth too.
Flip flopping what?
You don't know if it's you creating or if you've been infiltrated. Like, you can't know the shit either, bro. You ain't got all the answers, Johnson.
Oh, I definitely don't have all the answers. I've always said this. I think I know a little bit more, but I always know 1% of the 100% of what this reality is.
I'm gonna say something, bro, because you know I always make comments that your head got bigger.
I know you got roll, yeah.
But your head's getting smaller, bro. So maybe you did have an alien in your head.
Oh shit, my head goes smaller.
You did. Your head got smaller, bro.
That's probably a good thing.
Like, it's normal now. You had an enlarged head for 3 months.
Yeah, I was.
So maybe you had like a 90-day infiltration and you were getting headaches and shit. You had aliens, bro.
Maybe I was more angry than I used to be. I've been fighting some demons, lately.
So that swells up your face and your head.
Yeah, my face and my head, because I gotta fucking go. I gotta zone in.
You had a lot of demons in there, because that
a lot of meditations. Yes,
huge.
Check them out.
You got demons, infiltrators, duality man.
Duality of man.
You got a lot going on, is all I'm saying, bro.
There's a lot of different theories and revelations being thrown around, isn't there?
Yeah, and like I feel bombarded. I feel attacked.
How do you feel attacked from all that?
I feel like you just threw a lot on me, bro, and then you just trying to brush over it like it ain't no thing when I'm trying to rebuttal. You know what I'm saying? Because you just,
what are you rebuttaling? Well, give me your rebuttal then.
I'm just saying, bro. I don't know. What do you do?
Well, don't say I got a rebuttal, but then you say I don't know. Don't try to gaslight me. I'm shutting you down. I'm like gaslight police, and I'm like, bitch, you slow down.
Keep the fire going, baby. It's like California all the time. I'm gaslighting hard. Yeah, I'm like a fucking human gender reveal. Just fire, baby.
Shit.
What are you even talking about right now?
I forgot.
What am I doing?
What are you doing? So I was thinking, my thoughts were going out, and what I was getting back was wavelengths. I was thinking about wavelengths. How does radios work? Because we have transmitters, and we just ordered some wireless mics, and I know it's called a transmitter and receiver, and one just sends a signal to receive. I never knew how it worked. So I'm going to do this new segment called Stoner Babble Explains How Shit Works. Tell you how a radio wave works. I want to tell you this because it sounds like science fiction to me. Let me just almost verbatimly read this off from mobile systems.
You're a radio wave tower.
Shut up.
Your head is a radio wave tower.
So, we'll explain it using Stoner Babble as the reference. It's a reference point. We start with the microphones, captures the sound. That sound converts to electrical energy. You take that electrical energy and you put it into a power line that multiplies its power as electrons wriggled up into there, and it goes into an antenna that creates what's called an electrical magnetic radiation, which is an invisible sphere around it that forms radio waves. These waves travel out at the speed of light, taking your radio program with them. In reality, if you could see radio waves, you could see our show. Not in the format maybe it's in, but you could see the stream as it goes out. This just sounds like pure science fiction, and the duality of man continues on. It's your learning session. I'm going to continue those learning sessions because science fiction is science fact. Radio waves, hey, we're part of it. This goes out into the podcast world. We're used in radio waves, bro.
You were the dude to try to tell me that fucking I could sit in front of radio waves and it would heal me, remember? Remember you told me some shit like that?
Sure. I told you about vibrations.
Yeah, there you go.
It's just electrons moving to a different frequency that affects your
A different what?
frequency.
Man, you fucking ate that word, bro.
Straight downed it.
Oh, you didn't even chew it. You just fucking, before you spit it out, you swallow it. Good job, dude.
Jeez.
How you so good?
Hands off. Hats off.
Hands off. Bro, it's always been hands off. Let's make that clear. Just so everyone's aware, we've always had a hands-off policy on the show since day one. But hats off to the hands-off policy.
Hats off to the hands off, dude.
Hats off to the hands-off policy. What do you think, dude?
Could you do our final thoughts of the day? Let me
go ahead.
Get into it. Bum bum bum.
Stoner Babble, final thoughts. Fuck yeah.
Ooh, yeah. My final thought was I thought about the science versus magic. What kind of looks like magic in a way, like radio waves, you could explain to me how it still works. Moving electrons at different rates, re-recorded into a program that can translate what the electrons are saying into written word. I get that kind of. It all seems like hobnobbery to me still, but it's science. But to anybody that unknown, it looks like magic. You can see like, hey, people do magic. People can float. They can turn shit to gold. I've seen magic. People talk to dead people all the time.
You watched me do magic at work the other day. Remember
I said people levitate. Yeah. And I was like, hey, I remember that you levitated.
Yeah. I'm still practicing it.
Science versus magic. It's just, I think it's the same thing, guys. I still keep thinking about this experiment where they shot particles at a board and they predicted where it was going to be from a certain distance out. And when it shot particles at the board, it shot them all over the place. And they couldn't understand why. And when they pointed the camera inward to get a better idea what was happening, the particles shot exactly where they were supposed to be going. Maybe there's a piece of energy in everything, so then you can do whatever the fuck it wants. I think that's what God is. It has to be unseen. I don't think you can see it, because if you can see it, it doesn't exist. But if there's energy in everything, everything could be messed with, changed.
Well, that's what you do with your gravity hands.
Exactly. That's what I'm still working on. But if there's energy in everything and there's particles in everything, air has particles in everything. They're connected to everything. Why couldn't you pull energy from everything?
Technically, you can. You could burn those curtains to make fire. Because your homeboy is gender review, man. You want them curtains on fire, just say the word, bro. They're on fire. But not right now, because they're in my house. You know what I'm saying?
No, of course. I wouldn't do it here.
Mm-hmm.
So what about you?
My final thought is about expectations. I feel like past 2 years, what we've been through as a people, politically, socially, economically, the pandemic, it's changed everything. And I don't know if we're ready to admit that or not. Simple things like fast food. They don't have workers anymore. They can't get people to work in those places. Because of that, people need to adapt to the new world, which means you have to adjust your expectations. I was in Subway the other day, minding my own fucking business. 2 young ladies behind the counter. I would guess they're probably 19 years old. There's a lady getting cashed out. I'm next in line. This guy walks in, and I'll paint the picture of this man. Hasn't shaved in a while. Hasn't combed his hair in a while. T-shirt's pretty stained up. His tennis shoes are smashed down in the back to where they look like tennis Crocs, so he can easily get them on and off. Walks right in front of me and says, I got a meatball sub here yesterday, and when I got it, it was cold. And I've been trying to call up here all day, but y'all's phone ain't working. And I called yesterday too. And the young lady said, okay, sir, well, let me help the other people. I'll get to you. So he walks out of the store, and then he comes back in. He's explaining what's going on. My girlfriend ordered me a sub online yesterday. When I got it home, the meatballs were cold. The manager and me kicks in, and I'm like, when was the order placed? How long did it take them to pick it up? Where do you live? Because if that was an hour of time that's passed, of course your meatballs are cold, dumbass. But this young girl, like, this is the first job she's ever had where she's had any responsibility. Of course, does not give him what he wants. A free sub. I'll explain later what happened on the way out. I'm buying a $6 fucking sandwich that's a foot long. I still don't even know how they're making any money. My expectations are that that thing is fucking edible. If I got it home and it was a little cold, I'd put it in the fucking microwave. You know why? Because it's a $6 fucking sandwich. I get it. If you bite into a meatball and it's frozen, that's one thing. That leads me to so many other things. so many companies rely on reviews. I've worked for companies. The sales were soaring through the roof, but because they've got a few bad reviews, that outshined that. Any moron can look on paper and be like, well, obviously they're not doing that bad because their sales are soaring. When I read reviews, if you write a bad review, I immediately click on you on your Google review profile. How many reviews is this person given?
I've done
And then
that.
how many of them are bad? And when I see that the majority of your comments are all negative, I automatically dismiss your opinion because that just lets me know you're a shit person. And you get off on writing bad reviews because here's what happens. You write a bad review and then a company caters to you and just gives you free stuff, which enables you to just go do that every other place. But what you don't understand is that the people that you're writing these reviews about are judged on this shit. Look at everything we just lived through. People are on edge right now. It's not fucking gumballs and rainbows anymore. I work in it every day. It's not. The people who went out in public before don't now. They get their shit delivered to them. It opened their eyes of, hey, there's an easier way to do shit. I was one of those people. It opened my eyes. Like, I can get stuff to me right now. But I wouldn't dare go out of my way to write a review just to get some shit. This dirty motherfucker in Subway was just in there to try to get a free sandwich. It was obvious. This young man on his way out decided to call the girl behind the counter a stupid bitch. And I was just like, hey, don't talk to her like that. And then he told me that I didn't want it.
You didn't want it?
I didn't want it. So I was just like, I'm about to pay right now, bro. Just chill out. I want it. He left, obviously. To that young man in the Subway, if you happen to hear this, I know you remember, and I want it. And I'm not hard to find. And that goes for any of you other dumbass motherfuckers that are out there writing bad reviews just to get some shit. Fuck you and your shitty life. And that's all I got to say.
Thank you guys for listening. Catch us at stonerbaby.com. Goodbye. Okay, goodbye.